Hello everybody, today is another Gotham Knights Needs to Take Care of video, and I'm talking about Killer Moth. Now, all the way back in Batman Arkham Asylum, the first Arkham game, and yeah, there's been talks about how these new games are still in the Arkham series, just kind of ignoring continuity, I guess, so why is it in the Arkham series still? I don't know. But anyway, that Killer Moth was mentioned in the character bio all the way back there, and he may have been in an Arkham City case in the Penguins Museum. And then in Arkham Knight, we hear that he was killed by Red Hood after the main story of Arkham Knight. And anyway, I would really like to see Killer Moth in this game. I think a lot of people would. He is a very silly and weak villain, but I was thinking actually back when Arkham Knight didn't come out, there was that Killer Moth was going to be in the game, and he was going to be like Firefly from Arkham Origins, but with acid. And I would rather, have something exactly like that in this next game. If there's no Firefly, have Killer Moth and have him be Acid. If they're gonna be both, have Firefly be a bit bigger and more powerful, and have Killer Moth, be more comic book accurate as a loser villain. But I think it would be cool for him to have an acid weapon or something, so he's actually sort of he is pretty dangerous with that. And maybe even give him the ability to fly, but that would be good if you did not. He could also be a loser villain in a Nemesis system who he might be an example of how to use the Nemesis system if you want, where, one thug will become a loser supervillain like the Eraser, or, for example, Killer Moth. He could be the first one. I'd rather have the first one be King Tut, just because I like him so much. Although I guess that wouldn't make sense considering King Tut and Maxie Zeus's origin story. Or maybe it could be like another style of the game where, I already talked about this, but you go around the map and you hunt down some thugs, just randomly. You don't have to do it for 100%, but it leads to some little fun boss fights. I mean, there's like a Xbox achievement or character trophy for doing them all, and you get some detective, information points about this new criminal, and yeah, then you go after them and you have a little boss fight with the loser villain, and yeah, Killer Moth could be one of those too. But I would like to see Killer Moth in the main story, just for fun. Just have him maybe even commit a crime in broad daylight or something, and it would just be a nice fan service. And maybe they could have a reason for why there's another building in the open world, like, oh yeah, this building is for Killer Moth to rob. I mean, that's what they would say behind the scenes. But anyway, that's what I would like. I don't know if there's any other Killer Moth actually, but I would like the Druid Rocker and have him be at least as classic as a uniform as you can get him in. So yeah, thank you all for watching.